If you can't already tell, I love Roblox accessories. I've made a full series about their lore and history, and I am constantly changing my character's appearance in-game. However, one thing that I've never really talked about is how they actually look, and more specifically, which ones go together best. So, from my over decades worth of knowledge and being extremely down bad for some of these items, I'm going to go over what I believe are the best Roblox hat combinations in the history of the site, whether that be their overall cultural significance or their actual look in-game. So, without further ado, let's begin with an absolute classic and a baseline for most of this stuff, the Sparkle Time Fedora. Well, it's more like the Sparkle Time Fedora mesh that both the Sparkle Time Fedora and the classic Roblox Fedora use. A banger old Roblox classic that has been worn time and time again by top developers, YouTubers, and traders. A symbol of true OG status on Roblox. I'm serious when I can say that you can wear both the Sparkle Time Fedora and the classic Fedora with literally anything and still have it look good. Take, for example, the OG pairing with Clockwork shades and Clockwork's headphones, a combo worn by developers like Taymaster and Bad CC for good reason. This combo looks absolutely fire. There's really no other way to put it. The Fedora hides the band of the headphones so you get this sleek look while still having the entire hat showing, and the headphones hide the bands of the shades just like they would in real life. It's genuinely such a good look. And on the topic of the Fedora series, they also pair well with domino crowns, as the little support beams on the crown are hidden by the top of the Fedora. So really only the circular band and, of course, the dominoes are showing. This is arguably even a more OG combo than the Sparkle Time Fedora Clockwork combo, as the domino crown is literally one of the most expensive and rare hats in the entire game. This is just another hat that goes with literally everything, including the chaotic evil combo of the ice crown and the domino crown. Similar to the previous combo, the ice crown's head attachment hides the support beams of the domino crown, sort of, to where it looks like the domino crown is holding the ice crown in place. But not all domino crown combos are created equal, as one that really gets on my nerves is the domino crown Dominus combo, which really just looks bad in my opinion. Because the domino crown is perfectly circular and the Dominus is more of an oval shape on the top, it just ends up clipping in a really awkward kind of way. Like, the lip of the hood on the Dominus is not thick enough to block the band of the crown in most cases, so it clips through and looks really ugly. Or the fact that only some of the band is hidden by the Dominus itself, yeah, it's just not the best. But something that does go well with a Dominus are a pair of OG antlers, like the Silverthorn or Black Iron antlers. This is an absolute banger combination if you ask me. The antlers often get worn with hats like the Sparkle Time Fedora, but the Dominus is a way better choice because of the thickness of the hood. When you wear a Sparkle Time Fedora with antlers, the Fedora actually blocks a lot of the antler's bottom half from showing because of the fact that it's angled and sits on your head higher up. However, with the Dominus, you can see that it reveals a lot more of the antlers than the Fedoras do. Now, does that mean the Fedora antler combo is bad? Certainly not. It still looks great, but if you want to combo something with antlers, do it with a Dominus.
Hello, Ghost in the Machine here again. Back from my vacation after a long 46-hour layover in northern Siberia. Ghost messed up this part of the script so badly that I had to come home early just to correct it. The Dominus actually covers more of the antlers than the Fedora, which I guess he just didn't see. Anyway, the point still stands that both of these combinations look really good. It's just that the Sparkle Time Fedora reveals more of the antlers than the Dominus. I don't get paid enough for this.
Unlike the antlers though, this next hat goes well with pretty much everything in the catalog except the Dominus, and that's the Valk helm. Now, my opinion on the Valk helm is that it's super overhyped, but there are some combos with it that make it look really good. I mean, literally at this point, you could chalk this entire video up to what goes well with the Sparkle Time Fedora, out here sounding like a grade A Redditor, but it's yet another combo that's become extremely popular over the years. But there's one hat that I haven't mentioned yet that blows every other hat on this list so far out of the water. And I am totally 100% not being biased here when I say that the Void Star goes with quite literally everything on this list. Sparkle Time Fedora, banger. Dominus, banger. Clockwork anything, banger. Ice Crown, banger. The only thing that this hat really doesn't go with is the Domino Crown because, well, it kind of hides the entire hat. I genuinely think that the guy who made the Void Star went through some sort of mystical, eye-opening journey through space and time before making this hat. And keeping on the topic of hats that pair well with the Void Star, we still haven't talked about the classic top hat series yet. These things go so well with pretty much everything, but they especially go well with the Domino Crown and the Ice Crown. The Domino Crown fits perfectly around the top hat's band, and the Ice Crown just barely peeks through the top of it, while the band of the top hat is replaced with the band of the Ice Crown. These things just rock, and because of their simplicity, not only do they look great on their own, especially if you're trying to go for a classic look, but they also look great with just about any accessory. But now, we have to talk about one more thing that really throws a wrench into this whole video. Something that takes hat customization to the next level. An item that over the years has become one of the most controversial Roblox items ever released in the catalog. Headless. Headless head really changed the game when it came to how you look. I'm serious. With this no head. With this customization option, we could see things that we were never really intended to see before, like the underside of hats or the inside of crowns, even the back of pumpkin heads. While there are hats that benefit heavily from using headless, there are also those that are completely altered by wearing headless with them. Let's look back to the beginning of this video with the Sparkle Time Fedora and Clockwork hats. This is how they look with a normal head. And this is how they look with headless. See what I mean? They go from a really slick looking hat combo to literally the best looking combo in the entire game. Headless has this effect on plenty of other hats too. Let's look at Roblox's most egregious failure when it comes to hat positioning. The Dominus Astra dude. Like, really? Bro's actually been hitting the McDonald's drive-thru, man. Like, what is this? However, if you put headless on, the Dominus Astra becomes literally the best looking Dominus in the entire game, and that obnoxious little tiny error is fixed. I mean, just look at a hat like Ghost Eerie. This hat becomes like 15 times better without that dumb head poking through the bottom. Or what about the Domino Crown? Why wouldn't you want to show off literally the entire mesh of the hat? Look, I know that headless has gotten a bit of a stigma over the years as being an item worn by some of Roblox's worst players, but there's no denying the reason why it's so popular. It just looks sick. Well, that's all the best hat combos that I can think of right now. If there are any that you want to see, or if there are any that I missed, let me know in the comments section below. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.